So on the table before you, you see some orange slips of paper. I invite you to come up to the stage, write the name of a celebrity that has passed on a slip of paper, fold it up, and place it in the box. Does that make sense? Everyone say yes.
Yes.
All right, there's about 30 slips of paper, so best of luck.
That's what you do the cover for you. Birthday. It's a birthday gift.
Birthday gift. It's just this depressing music. Depressing music. It's the depressing music at first. What do you mean? Is it supposed to start?
See, his Karen's black and white.
Where did it go?
The back and the front.
What the heck, bro? We sitting in silence like something happened. Depressing. I had a feeling.
You feel enough. No. You feel something.
Yeah, he really disappointed.
I said it's gonna come here. So
He really just blew the candle on your lap.
that's where I'm opening. I don't know. Put a fifth candle there. I think it's gonna.
What?
There's no at the table. There's 4 candles there.
Yeah.
We put a 5th one there.
Ooh, that's not good.
I don't know.
Did he like the stage on the fire at Silverwood last year? He got fired. Did he get in trouble?
Now it's starting. Now it's starting. If I red light.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. My name is Isaiah Daniels, and tonight we invite you to enter a world where the veil between the living and the departed is lifted. Within these walls, we present an enchanting performance that seeks to awaken the innermost musings of our existence. As we venture forth, it is essential to remember that what unfolds before you is the culmination of skillful artistry, impeccable showmanship, and masterful deception. Tonight you'll witness phenomena that defy conventional means of understanding. These illusions may appear supernatural, but their purpose extends beyond mere entertainment and deception. So we invite you to indulge your curiosity, embrace your skepticism, consider the implications of what could lie beyond the boundaries of the physical world, and reflect on the profound questions that arise when confronted with the mystery of life and death. As these illusions unfold before you, dare to question, to challenge, and to seek your own understanding.
In the quaint village of Hyattsville, New York, in the year 1848, a mysterious tale of communication with the spirit world began. This is the story of the Fox sisters and their extraordinary seances which sparked a spiritual movement that captivated the world. The Fox sisters, Margaret, Lee, and Kate, were just children when peculiar events unfolded in their family home. It started with unexplained rappings and strange noises that echoed through the walls. The sisters claimed they were in contact with the spirits. However, it wasn't long before news of these supernatural occurrences spread, and curious neighbors flocked to witness the mysterious phenomena for themselves. The girls' disability garnered widespread attention, and spiritualism, in short, a belief in communicating with the deceased, was born. Spiritualism spread like wildfire across the United States and beyond. Mediums and seances became commonplace as people sought to reconnect with their departed loved ones. However, over time, the Fox sisters' story faced controversy and skepticism. Eventually, the two older sisters, Margaret and Lee, would admit to fraudulent practices such as cracking their toe joints to produce the mysterious rapping sounds heard. And then it all started with a simple childish prank on their younger sister. The once celebrated mediums found themselves under intense scrutiny, yet even with the revelation of deception, spiritualism endured. For most people believe that while some mediums may be fraudulent, genuine communication with the spirits was still possible. The movement merely adapted and evolved over the ages, embracing various forms of psychic phenomena and metaphysical beliefs. So even in the face of deception, the question lingers, do spirits return?
There he is. There he is. That's what he does.
I'm out here, by the way. Now that you have a little context for what we're about to do, it's time to invite 4 people up on stage to assist with our first demonstration of the evening. Here's the deal. We have these discs right here. A few of them. We're going to toss them out into the audience, but there are some rules. If you're under the age of 21, please pass the disc on to someone who's under age. If you do not wish to participate, pass the disc on, slap your siblings in the face with it. If you have a phobia of needles, you might want to sit this one out. Just kidding about the needles. Are you guys ready? Go on the disc. There we go. All the way over there. Almost in someone's face. That slap you in the face, sir. No, almost. If you hear this, you get like 10 extra points. All right, over here. Over here. Well, you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. All right, last one. Here we go. Number 4. All the way in the audience. All right, stand up if you caught a disc. Everybody stand up if you caught a disc. Hold it up and bring it to the stage. Big round of applause from our volunteers this evening. That will be wonderful. You guys need to look more excited. Come on. Come on up, everyone. Take time to hurry up. All right. Right in front here. Yes, there we go. I see none of the women want to join in tonight's demonstration. All right, right over here for me. And just make a line just like you're back in high school. Very good. You guys know what's your name? Archie. Archie, everyone say hi, Archie. What's your name? Colton, everyone say hi, Colton. Colton, and you? Joshua. Everyone say hi, Joshua. Hey, Joshua. Say like hi, Joshua. Don't do that again, that's weird. Your name? Daryl. Daryl, take your disc from me. Joshua, take your disc from me. Don't get on more discs. Let's see. This should work. I'm not sure about Daryl. Daryl, do you believe in ghosts? I do. He does. Josh, do you believe in ghosts? Colton? Archie? You're a liar. Alright. Let's get some logistics out of the way. This is just a precaution, nothing to worry about, but I have here some forms. Forms This is just so I can't be held liable for any, residual hauntings, postpartum possessions. Probably not an issue here. spoopy doopies. Alright, there you go. Read that over, and then once you're done, go ahead and sign your name on the bottom. That's for you, same thing. That's for you. And it should be good. Alright. Sign your names, your souls away. I didn't think the show was going to be this funny until now. Alright, good, perfect. That's literally just a scribble. Okay. Colton, he didn't even do cursive. Alright, good. Now that we have that out of the way, I would like to invite you to take a seat at the table. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for our volunteers one more time. Have you ever partaked in the seance before? Daryl's the only one answering. Not your first. Okay. All right. Really going for it there. Okay. I need to get rid of these here. Let's get these off stage. File those away, okay, under the category of oops. Right, we're ready to begin, but before we start, I want to introduce to you a very special guest that we have out this evening, and a very good friend. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Lady Dahlia. Lady Dahlia is a medium herself and possesses a particular knack for getting the spirits to manifest themselves. You'll notice that Lady Dahlia has nothing up her sleeves. Nothing in her ears, nothing to aid her in tonight's demonstrations. Everything should be fair and square. Lady Dahlia, so good to see you again. I saved you a seat. Now, everyone please join hands. We will begin with an incantation. Spirits, hear us now. Show yourself. This one's hard to crack.
That's how they does it.
Spirits. You see that every day? We have no guarantee that anything more will happen, but we will try. Oh, Lady Dahlia. Lady Dahlia seems to be getting a message. A name, perhaps. Let's see if she can send the message to one of you. How about you, Archie? Archie, think of a name. Any name. Tell me what it means. What? Hate? Hate? Lady Dahlia has paid. Turn it up. Upside down. Hate? Interesting. Okay. But seeing that the spirits are here tonight, let's further our demonstrations now by asking the spirits to manifest themselves. Show us a full apparition. Spirit seems shy tonight. Now I should warn you that when opening the gates on the other side, you never know what's going to step through. It's not always a safe deal. You can unlink your hands now, by the way. Congratulations on your first seance as well. The Lady Dahlia has worn protection across around the neck. This is to ensure that no spirits can possess her. Okay, Lady Dahlia? Oh. Lady Dahlia seems to be overcome with some phenomena. Good. Feel something. Okay, everyone focus on the table before you. Continue focusing. Not getting possessed. feel about this? Everyone hold your hands together again. We're going to close the circle. One last time. Spirits, we've asked you to come, but now we ask you to leave. Please depart from Our Lady Dahlia now. Spirits, depart from Our Lady Dahlia now. Alright, cut the lights, hang on. Alright, turn them back on, Lady Dahlia, are you good? Okay, one more round of applause for Lady Dahlia. Ah, yes, you must prepare for the next bit. Alright, thank you so much for joining us, and now this was just a warm-up. What I'd like to do next is take it up a notch. Everyone stand up, everyone! Bring your chairs to the back of the stage. Everyone come with me, bring your chairs to the back of the stage. Didn't expect to be doing work, huh? We're going to get this table out of the way, and I'm going to introduce to you our next demonstration for the evening. Come right forward, make a line in front of the stage like you did earlier. And our next demonstration involves another table. I was joking at the beginning of the show. I said, the show should be called Tables. And make a line in front of the stage. This is the table we're going to use for our next demonstration this evening. It's a normal wooden table. It's kind of heavy.
Maybe it's a table. Maybe a table.
Everyone can check it out if you'd like. Very thorough. I don't want to have it like Lady Dahlia. Okay, what we're going to do is pull the table back just a little bit. Oh, thank you. Everyone make a half circle around the table and place your hands on the table for me. Everyone place your hands on the table. What I want you to do now is imagine a life force flowing from you into the table itself. Imagine the table is imbued with life. Give it that life force now. In a moment, the table will begin to move. Now this is strange. When it happens, just let it happen. When it turns, turn with it. When it moves, let it go. Now you'll notice as the table begins to pick up confidence, it increases in speed. It begins to move across the stage, all around. You getting dizzy yet? Very good, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, they are dancing with the spirits. Keep moving with the table as it begins to move and turn. Don't put too much pressure on it. Just allow it to do its thing. It'll turn. Try to keep up with it. Now, there's something very interesting happens. I'm going to head out into the audience now. I'm going to ask one of you to call the table to you. Call the table. Just stand up and you come over here for me. And then you say, come here, come here. One more time. She said, come here, table, come here. Come here, table, come here, boy. Okay, that's it. Table begins to move and dance. You'll notice that if I stand back here and call the table to me, it comes towards my voice. Table, come to me now. Come to my voice. Come to my voice. That's not to my voice. They're doing the best they can. Keep moving with the table. We're going to bring the table center now. Allow it to move to the center and take your hands off the table now. Everyone, round of applause for our volunteers. Take a line right in front of the stage one more time. They're all out of breath. Stay right here for me, you guys. Stay right here for me, you guys.
What's this?
And Williams goes. No more sure than he was last time.
Like
You
also the
Williams
current.
go? All right. Dizzy goes? A little red. All right. Give him one more big big round of applause. We're going to send you guys back to the seat. Let away. That was good. That was nice. Hurry up, all right. We're going to try something else. You see, back in the day, a well-known scientist by the name of Michael Faraday had watched a routine like that. He had watched a demonstration like that. And he came to the conclusion that the method was nothing more than involuntary muscular action in the mind of the participant. If that's true, I'd like to take this a step further.
Boy, let's see what he's gonna do.
Got here. But we're going to take a 10-minute intermission now. We have the next bit that we have to prepare for. So we're going to give you a chance to go poop if you haven't already done so. If you have already done so, please clean that up. We're going to take a 10-minute intermission and we're going to play a song for you. The following song that you're about to hear was composed by Giuseppe Tartini. It was said that the devil appeared to him in his dreams and played the very song that we're going to play for you now. Please enjoy. Now, on a type of show like this, not everything goes according to plan, so I figured we would try a second time at trying to predict some names or some random words that members of the audience and select. Now I'm going to choose some people here. In order to do that, I'm going to use this brick. Whoever's head is cracked first. It's just foam. I paid like $4 for the tickets. Alright, so I'm going to toss this brick out into the audience, and if you catch it, it doesn't matter your age, just stand up. I'm going to ask you to think of a word. Any word, and we're going to see if the spirits can divine what your word is on this chalkboard. Please, God, work. Alright. Are you guys ready? On the break. Cannot see where that landed. Alright, stand up if you cut. Something. Pick it up! Just moved it over. Okay. Stand up, stand up. You caught the brick. Pull the brick. What's your name? Nice and loud so I can hear you. Elizabeth? Elizabeth, can you think of a word, any word at all? We're going to see if the spirits can hear you, respond, and write your word on that chalkboard. So what's your word? What was that? Cat? Cat. C-A-T, cat? Okay, let's make sure. All right. Spirits are writing. Lasting a little long for cat. Let's check the chalkboard and see if the spirits are with us and if they heard your word. Very good. Alright, we're going to get rid of this now. And we're going to try again. Maybe a more complicated word this time. Let's see. You, Elizabeth, take the brick and toss it behind you. Throw the brick behind you. Don't know where it's going to go. Bonk someone in the head. You caught the brick. Stand up. Stand up if you caught the brick. And what's your name? Debbie. Debbie. This time think of a word. Maybe 4 words this time. Or not 4 words, 4 letters. Okay, a little more complicated for the spirits to write down. You have a word in mind. What's your word? Camping? Do you like camping? Assuming it's caves. Camping. I'm not sure if spirits go camping very often. We shall see. Well, they heard something. For the second time tonight, let us check the slate and see if the spirits are really with us. The suspense is killing me. You want to see it already? Okay. Try that one more time. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go with another word this time. Something you don't think the spirits would know about. Maybe something in this modern era. I don't know. Where's Debbie? Take the brick. Throw it to either side of you, Debbie. Whoa. Debbie has enemies out there. All right, who caught the brick? Stand up if you got the brick. What's your name? Nice and loud. It was not loud. Rona? Yes, Rona? Oh, sorry. Can you think of a word? Any word? Maybe the halfway point between cat and camping. Do you have a word in mind? Yes? Alright, what's your word? Music. Music. I like that one. Now, you know, in this show, we probably spent a month just trying to get this music together. You guys like the music? Okay, that makes me happy. The spirits heard something. Once again, let's turn the chalkboard around and see if the spirits are present. For the first time, or third time, I should say, the word. Yep. Thank you guys so much for coming out to see our show tonight. Now, we're not done. In fact, we have a lot more to show you. But Apparently the spirits aren't done speaking to us. This is interesting. They must feel the need to reach out and tell us something. It must be something important. They would have never interrupted a show like this before. So let's check the word that the spirits would like to communicate with us. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, yes. We're going to get rid of this chalkboard here. There you go. Now, recently I got a new pet. You guys like that? I think he's going for it. Let me turn that off now. It's like about to spin off his axle. You guys want to meet my cat? Yeah! Sweetie, my favorite in the whole world. Where's Fluffy? Fluffy! Fluffy!
He has a dog.
Come on, Fluffy!
Oh, she's the cat.
This is my cat, Fluffy. Say hi, Fluffy. You guys want, hang on. Okay, I feel kind of weird about doing this, but you guys want to see Fluffy more in person? Alright, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Fluffy. Have some Fluffy.
Greatly appreciated.
Okay, Fluffy does tricks. Fluffy does tricks. You want to see his tricks? Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Fluffy. That's so not okay.
Yes.
Alright, let's send Fluffy back to his home. You guys could, vacuum him up. That would be... Alright, there you go. Very good, very nice. Alright, that's the point of the show where we get to the box. Who said that? Who said that? You. Oh, who is that? Oh, you. Think it's okay to interrupt the show? Okay, I'm just kidding. We're going to check what's inside the box. Now, before the show started, we asked, I think it was actually about 15 slips of paper. And we asked some of you to come up to the stage, write the name of a celebrity, place it in the box. And we're going to choose, sorry, I know you're getting blinded right now. We're going to choose another volunteer. In order to choose another volunteer, we're going to roll up newspaper. We're going to throw it out into the house one more time. If you catch it, please make your way up to the stage, and we're going to have you select a name out of the box. Ready?
Yeah.
Might hurt a little more. Here we go. So close. Oh. Yes, come on up to the stage. Round of applause for our volunteers. Very good, very good. What's your name?
Lance.
Lance. Nice to meet you, Lance. Lance, inside this box, there should be quite a few slips of paper with different celebrities written on it. Hopefully nothing that's not for a family show. In order to open up that box, I'm going to step away from you because I want to ensure that I'm not going to tamper with it in any way. So you're going to do is lift the sides of the side flaps of the box, I believe. Yeah, and then lift the lid, reach the side, and pull out a slip of paper. Once you have it, read it, but don't say who the celebrity is. Keep that to yourself.
Okay.
You got it?
Got it.
Fold that piece of paper up, put it in your pocket. You have the celebrity?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. I'm going to try to devise the celebrity again. And I'm going to do this in the most artistic way possible. upload stage. Alright, get a mental image in your head of what the celebrity looks like. And keep focusing on that. I'm going to try to paint the image of the person. Actually, I think I have a pretty good idea of who you're thinking about based off this, so give me just a second here. Let me do my thing. For the first time tonight, sir, what was the name of your celebrity?
Marilyn Monroe.
Oh. Let's see how he did. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our volunteers. There it is. Thank you so much for helping out. You can have a seat.
Thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for the M&M.
You're very welcome.
Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn. I was doing a show a while ago, and I was doing this effect, and someone had chosen Madonna. But she's dead. I don't think she's dead. Depends on how you look at it, I guess. All right. Thank you. Put this here. I love painting.
Where's good now?
Here's the deal. I think, to an extent, ghosts are real. Just think about it a little differently than other people. See, I suppose a ghost is a story. I think you're lucky when you pass on, move on, however you want to put it. If you're very lucky, people will remember you. You become a story, you become a ghost. Well, let me try something here. Use one of these slips of paper. No celebrity was chosen.
This trick. The fire and the water and
I'm so glad I didn't choose that one. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Lady Dowell. Thank you so much. I hope this show becomes a story for you. Can you do a card trick? Can you show us a card trick? No, I hate card match. I don't hate it, I'm just really bad at it. So for this show, I figured I'd bring in someone who's actually talented at card magic. He's going to show you a very unique trick. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome another special guest for the evening, Nathan Boyd.
First things first, have to go and say good. Good. Say great.
Great. Me too. Thanks for asking.
I brought with me the DNA results from a little test we're going to do here. It's sealed impenetrably in this little envelope with this little tiny string, which is why somebody's going to babysit this for me. What's your first name?
Tara.
Tara, do you mind babysitting that for me? Thank you so very much. Now, before we continue, like Isaiah said, we're going to be doing a card trick, but it's not an ordinary card trick. It's an extraordinary card trick. And that's because we don't use a regular deck of cards, we use a tarot deck of cards. Now, before I go any further, Mike, can we get the house lights to 100? I changed my mind. I want to see your beautiful faces. There we go, okay. Also, unfortunately, my parents weren't able to be here tonight, and they like to see everything I do. So I was hoping that I could do like a quick selfie and have you all shout Happy Halloween. Are you guys okay with that? Yeah. Okay, perfect. If you don't want to be in the video or the picture, just cover your face, okay? All right. On the count of 3, everybody, 1, 2, 3. Happy Halloween! Awesome, thank you guys so much. The spirits are with us. Well, we'll just move on past that. Okay, now, you have that. Don't let anybody open it. Don't yet. What are you doing? Don't open it. Stinker. I've got with me a tarot deck of cards. I want to quickly tell you the history of tarot cards. They were invented in the 15th century to play a popular French game known as tarot. I heard it. Very good. A lot of people think that these cards are dangerous, but they actually had no occult significance for 300 years until the 18th century when mystics and alchemists decided to employ them for their divination purposes. By the 20th century, tarot was taking the divination landscape by storm. And now in the 21st century, more than 80% of psychics use the tarot cards. Now, tarot cards, like I said, are a little bit different. For those of you that aren't familiar with tarot cards, there's lots of pictures on them. You don't have to know what they are. There's like 70 some odd tarot cards versus the regular deck that has 52. Some of them say like the 6 of Pentacles. Other ones say like the Devil. Some say the High Priestess. There's my favorite one, the Magician, which for obvious reasons. There's even the Death card. Everyone's saying no. No. Oh, yes. So, we're not going to do a regular card trick. Traditionally, the magician comes out here and he chooses somebody to pick a card and then does something with that. I'm not going to choose the participant. In fact, you're going to choose the participants. I need 3 people to help me out, 3 very special people. You don't come up on stage. I'll tell you how we're going to select you in just a moment. But it's important that you understand the Zodiac card. So every tarot deck comes with a Zodiac calendar. It's not as important as the rest of the cards. It's kind of like the coupon card or the calendar card that comes with the other ones. Just make sure that if you are one of the lucky ones to catch this deck, that you can read that card. So in a moment, I'm going to throw this deck to somebody, and I'm going to put rubber bands around the deck. That way, because these don't come in a box. That way they don't spill anywhere or make a mess. If you catch the deck, just leave the rubber bands on it. You'll take it out of the bag. You're going to hold it in your hand so you can read that Zodiac calendar, and then you're just going to crack it open and peek inside at one card, and you're going to memorize that card. Does that sound easy? Yes. Excellent. Now, this is just for you, the person who catches this card. I won't be throwing it to the balcony, unfortunately. I don't want to knock anybody out. So if you look at a card, don't tell anybody that card, and don't let anyone next to you choose one either, okay? So, this bag is going to be flying through the air. You have one job. People are wearing glasses, okay? So we need to be careful. If this is flying through the air, catch it! Okay. Don't be like our last crowd. I don't know what was so difficult about catching the bag, but I mean, yikes. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, gentle toss. Who's got it? You stand up. That was an excellent catch, by the way. What's your first name? Katie. Have we set this up in advance? No. Did I ask you to say anything special?
No.
Beautiful. Open the bag. Take out the deck. Just crack it open, look at it, make sure you can read, obviously. Do you have a card?
I do.
Close it up, put it in the bag. Now it's very important you don't forget the card, or this trick becomes very pointless. And did you say Katie?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Katie, is it sealed up?
Yes.
You're going to choose our next participant. Like I said, I will be doing this, you'll be doing this, so you get to give that bag a toss in any direction. Just let us, oh Jesus. Good job. Okay, you sir, stand up. Okay, you know what to do. Open that bag up. Yep, you're going to just crack it open. Take a peek at the tarot card. Do you have one, yes or no? Don't forget it. Put it back in the bag. And what was your first name?
Nate.
Nate! Hey, me too! Round of applause for Katie and Nate. You're gonna pull, did it come out? That's okay. You can just throw it on the floor. I can get that later. The bag is not pulled tight now, so it could just be aware. Nate, give it a toss. Let them know the direction you're tossing it in, and let it fly. Excellent. Who's got it? Beautiful. What's your first name? Rachel. Awesome, Rachel. Thanks for coming tonight. Crack it open, take a look. Do you have a card memorized? Okay, did you see the big words? Excellent. Put it back in the bag. And then we're going to pass it up front. Y'all's job is done. Do you go by Kate? Katie? Okay. Just pass it forward. We're not going to throw it. I got knocked out of the show before. Just pass the bag forward, pass it forward. Everyone plays with the bag. Everybody plays with the bag. Keep it coming forward. Look over your shoulder there. Excellent. And throw it right here. Toss it to me. Thank you very much. Excellent. Woo. Okay, good job. Okay, my 3 participants, please stand up in your seats. You don't have to come up on stage. Just stand up for me. Excellent. Okay, what I need you to envision is that you're sending your card from your mind's eye right here to my big bald forehead. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to try and get an impression. Katie, Nate, Rachel, Kenny. Think of your cards. I'm going to try and get an impression of the 3 cards you were thinking of. If I say your card, please don't react. Keep a poker face. Okay, don't move. Don't say anything. Oh, this is going to be weird. If that's the... Okay. Keep a poker face. Don't say anything. Don't move. Don't react. The 3 cards I'm getting are the Fool. Of course, that could just be me. The Moon. And the 3 of Cups. Katie, if I said your card, take a seat. All right. I get it. Okay, hold on. That's pretty easy to do, right? Some of you are like, well, that's not hard. You just guessed the card. You said 1 in 70 cards. Any one of us could do that. Like, for example, front row. What's your name? Ace. I'm thinking of a card, okay? I'm thinking of a card. Tell me what card I'm thinking of. The 4 of Hearts? Wrong! See, not that easy, right? But, it's more impressive, Nate. If I said your card, the card you're thinking of, take a seat. Thank you very much. Now, all right, this is where it gets inexplicable, okay? This is when husbands reach over and kiss their wives, mothers are grasping their children to look away, girls are kissing girls and they like it. This, if I get this right, is a 1 in 70 chance to the 3rd power, which is like a 1 in 1.3 million chance to get this accurate, okay? It's completely inexplicable. Rachel, when I ask you if I said your card, and ask you to take your seat, and you will, would that be amazing? If I said your card, please take your seat. Now, at the beginning of this effect, before I ever introduce those wicked tarot cards, aka the devil's playthings, I gave you, was it Tara? Tara holding the tarot prediction. Yeah, I have the envelope. Sealed in this envelope. You didn't open it, right? I didn't pay you to write anything on this.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh. Before I came out, I wrote something down on a little piece of paper. This wasn't tampered with, and Tara's not on the payroll. But you'll see that we've got the moon, the fool, and the three of cups. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the cups. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
In the heart of Buffalo, New York, in the mid-19th century, there lived two brothers who would become legendary figures in the world of the supernatural, Ira and William Davenport. Born into a humble family, the Davenport brothers were gifted with a keen interest in the world of the occult. Ira and William were not content to merely theorize the existence of spirits. They wanted to prove that the supernatural realm was real. They pondered and tinkered day and night, searching for a way to bridge the gap between the living and the dead. Finally, after countless hours of experimentation, they devised a unique contraption known as the spirit cabinet. The spirit cabinet was a large cabinet comprised of wooden poles and curtains. The cabinet was divided into two compartments traditionally, each with a separate door so that the Davin brothers could both be separated from each other. The Davenport brothers began conducting seances in which they invited curious individuals to witness the supernatural in action. The brothers claimed they did not possess any special powers themselves, but were merely conduits for spirits. During these sessions, the Davenport brothers would call upon the spirits to enter the cabinet. As the room filled with anticipation and nervous energy, strange and unexplained phenomena would occur. Oh, I see. Now it's time to present to you a classic effect in the days of spiritualism, comprised to you by the Davenport brothers. We present to you the Spirit Cabinet. Do you hear any of that? Okay, cool. In order to proceed with this effect, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call one more person up to the stage to ensure that everything I say is valid. This time I'm just going to choose someone. Are you about to jump out your seat? All right. What's her name? Delaney, come with me. Round of applause for Delaney. All right, Delaney, here we have the Spirit Cabinet. You can see that we have some devices in here. We have some newspapers for the spirit to manipulate. We have a bell for the spirits to sound, and a violin for the spirits to play. We also have some ropes. Now those are going to get used in a second, and we'll introduce the man that those are going to be used on in one moment. But first I want to take you on a tour of the Spirit Cabinet, so follow me. You'll notice, as I said, it's a normal cabinet comprised of wooden poles and curtains. Nothing particularly special about it, but the whole idea behind the Spirit Cabinet was that if you created an enclosed space with a little bit of darkness, you could have a little bit more success with getting the spirits to manifest. So we're going to have you stand right over here. And it's at this time I would like to introduce to you the man that will be representing one of the Davenport brothers themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the producer of the show, Andy Schneider. You ready? Now it's time for the ropes. Andy, if you don't mind standing right there for me, we're going to, yes, just hold on to one of those. Now I'm going to show you how this is done. First, Andy's going to provide his wrists. Perfect. You're going to take the rope, tie a knot around his wrists, make sure that the knot is on his wrist like so. Go ahead, double knot it, and don't worry about making it tight. He's quite used to these sorts of activities. I don't get it. There you go. Now he's going to turn around, and we're going to make this a little bit more elaborate. We're going to grab the ropes here and here. We're going to bring them around his back. Yeah, there we go. Around again. This time we're going to cross them, bring them up over his neck. I'm going to turn around so you can see what we have going on here. And to finish it off, we'll be giving him a gentleman's bow. It's our first time. One more. Should have practiced this one. All right. And he's going to take a seat in the chair here. We have two more ropes. These ones are going to go around his ankles. So here, I'll give you one and we can tag team this. Just take it around the chair itself and tie his ankles to the chair. This way he can't really get up. Can't move his arms, his legs. He's immobilized. The idea behind this is the phenomena that we're about to create. We would like to ensure that you know it is not Andy. So we're going to have you check the ropes here in a second. But first, stand right here in this light for me. I'd like to welcome to the stage one more time for our final demonstration. Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Dahlia. Now we're all here, so we are ready for our first demonstration tonight. We will ask the spirits to, well, do something simple. Give us a sign, a noise. Let us know that their presence is here. So we're going to create a little darkness. I'm going to go around and close the rest of the curtain. Things good over here, and then the front. Now, in order to do this, any light will inhibit the, or the ghost. Hang on here. Go. Perfect. Now that we're ready to begin, all we have to do is close the curtain. Let me fix this guy right here. Good. All right. We're ready to begin with our first demonstration. We'll close the curtain. sign. Let us know you're here. Let's check the time and see. Interesting. Go ahead, step aside the cabinet one more time. Check all the knots. Make sure he's unable to break free. Everything is still tied. Just as we put it. Perfect. Stand right here for me. This is where it gets interesting. One more time. Let's see if we can up the ante. Spirits, spirits, make your presence known. To take this a step further, I'd like to introduce a gentleman's jacket. And with it, we're going to show you something you'll not believe. Spirits, spirits, take the coat. Step aside the cabinet again. Double check the knots. Make sure all the knots are tied. Check his wrists. Make sure the ropes go through the jacket. It's actually possible for the jacket to have gone on Andy. He looks genuinely confused. Thank you so much. Stand right over here with me one more time. We're going to try to take this one step further. But this time, we're going to leave the cabinet open so you can see exactly what happens inside. Spirits, let's dim the lights for some mood. And ask the spirits once again to show themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the spirits. Spirits, go away. Now, for our next demonstration, we will ask the spirits for the first time tonight to give us a full body apparition. Spirits, that's interesting. Spirits, reveal yourself. Make your presence known. Full body apparition. Let's see it. Like this. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Shit, that was scary. Imagine if that was a real ghost. Andy. We're done with this demonstration now, so please give Andy one big round of applause for the last of the evening. What was it like in there? Cold and dark and kind of awesome. Nothing's changed. Alright, come step forward this way. We're going to let Andy free from his bindings. Just give that a tie. And around the neck is good, and you can stand up. Now step forward. Perfect, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our volunteer this evening. There it is. You can stay in those. All right, thank you so much for helping us. Oh, thank you. You can keep that as a souvenir. All right, you can have a seat now. Thank you so much for helping us. It was amazing. It was fantastic. Never punched a ghost before. Thank you guys so much for coming out to see the show. Real quick, I want to bring everyone out on stage, the whole cast and crew of Do Spirits Return. Please give everybody a big round of applause. Did I start like spent a long time on the show, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it? It's the second iteration of Do Spirits Return, and I think we'll do it again. Obviously, it'll get better as the time goes. Can we get a stool out here? Before I send you on your way, I do want to tell you a story. And this is a true story. It's unscripted, so bear with me here. It's like all blank. Blinded by the light. Yeah, I feel like I'm so glad you're a musician. We have a stool over here. Do we have a stool over here? Oh, here? Oh, sorry, my bad. There you go. Very good. I don't want to sit down for this. You see, my story has to do with my grandpa. My grandpa recently passed.
I did too.
But it's almost been a year and a half now, I think. It only feels like a couple of days. Now, on one of the last days that we were cleaning out his apartment and finishing up the whole process, I was kind of thinking about whether or not I took space up in his mind, whether or not I occupied any of his thoughts. And I guess I found myself kind of talking to him. And I said, Grandpa Ted, have you ever thought about me or whatever? Because we didn't spend a whole lot of time together. Always, life happens. So it kind of made me wonder, maybe I should spend more time with him. Maybe he didn't really care. But I found myself talking to him and asking if he ever thought about me. And one of the last things out of his apartment was this briefcase right here. And I said, "Oh, cool! Anyone else got stuff? This is mine." So I grabbed this briefcase. The only problem was it was locked, and I didn't know the code. So I just had to sit there with myself for a little bit and wonder, what kind of code would Grandpa Chet use? Well, he was relatively simple. It was kind of OCD. I bet it was 111-111. I tried that, it didn't work. Took it a step further. I said, I bet it's 0000000. I tried that. And it opened. Inside the briefcase, I found a bunch of travel pamphlets. I didn't expect to cry right now. I found a bunch of travel pamphlets, and I thought that was cool. But then there was something wrapped in some newspaper, and I wasn't sure what it was, so I took it out, and it was a picture frame. And it's a picture of me as a baby. Yeah. So I guess the moral of the story is I'm not sure if ghosts really exist. But I think it doesn't really matter. After all, an experience is an experience, right? Just to diminish that experience by any means. I have one last trick I'd like to show you guys tonight. And to do this, I need a balloon. Lady Dahlia, for the last time, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect. I'm a mess. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, this is one of the most beautiful tricks that I think I've seen before. And so to do this, I'm just going to talk a little bit about how I perceive death and whatnot. Not just death, but loss to any degree. It could be a breakup, could be fluffy. When we lose something, it shatters our soul, kind of the very fiber of our beings. And it's kind of up to us to choose whether or not we want to pick up the pieces and rebuild. But loss is difficult. Sometimes it breaks us down. But like I said, kind of like a skilled artisan restoring a vase, a broken vase. You can put all the pieces together, but all the cracks are still there. I think that adds to its beauty. Even though you may feel broken, it's kind of in the suffering that we feel most alive. And if you can pick yourself up from that, you find yourself better than you were before. It takes time, yes it does, but it also takes a lot of willpower. But you just have to try. Oh, remember that's strange. Someone see where I put that in my pocket. Where'd it go? Hold on. Just wanted up that string. There. Those are broken pieces. We're gonna put them. That's very metaphorical. Thank you guys so much for coming out to see the show tonight. My name's Isaiah Daniels, and I'll be out in the lobby if you guys want to chit chat, whatnot, and how much they love the show. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out, and happy Halloween.